Good evening, folks. Welcome to my channel, whether you're watching on YouTube or Odyssey or Rumble. I thought I'd give a second reading to the midterm elections coming up next week, November 8th, 2022. So let's get to it. These are the readings, and the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to divide it. Well, you'll see right here. Why don't we switch camera? Boom. Yes, here we go. There we go. You see that? I don't know why my front monitor camera's twitching. Who knows? But let's get to it. Let's shuffle it. Let's shuffle the cards. Let's roll up the sleeves, because this is gonna be a doozy. I've never done a reading like this before. Now divide it, and let's be honest. You're probably asking yourself, why is verses in quote? Well, it's probably no real surprise to some of you that you're not really voting for blue or red. You're voting for the same team. There is no two-party system. It's a duopoly. But let's see what this shit show is going to look like. We might as well, right? And see how corrupt it will be. So we've got the donkeys. We've got the elephants, the Democrats, the Republicans, and you would think that there's a choice, but really these two shitholes are the same people. Why? Well, why do you say that? Oh, well, let's see. They all vote the same on wars. They all vote the same on the pharmaceuticals, on foreign and domestic policy, exactly the same. You don't have to take my word for it. You could just look at the evidence yourself. Stop watching mainstream media and start listening to some real journalists like Chris Hedges, Glenn Greenwald. Right? Got a whole bunch out there. Max Blumenthal, Aaron Matei. All right. That's going to be your news, but this will be a tarot reading for the midterms. Let's see. Let's just see what kind of bullshit will come about. Oh, come on. Get in there. All right. I think they're shuffled just enough, and that was the clue right there with a horrendous shuffle. But let's give them one straight cut and turn the phone off just in case. Straight cut. How are we going to do this reading? Well, I was thinking, there's not enough room here, but I was thinking of going back and forth. So I was going to do it with, excuse me, I just finished eating and drinking some wine. I was going to do it with two tarot decks, two different tarot decks. But then someone who knows a lot more suggested, no, do it with one. So I'm going with one tarot deck. Let the cards draw out as they draw out. I don't normally do two readings like this or in one sitting. I usually do one or the other, like a husband or wife. And I know some tarot readers do for both. It's kind of bizarre a little bit, or I just don't know enough about it. But from all the years I've been doing tarot cards, you really don't do it for two people. But here, let's break the rules. Let's do it for the Democrat and the Republicans, because like I said in the beginning, there really isn't two parties. It's an illusion. Just like this reading will be. It's an illusion. It looks like it's for two, but it's not. It's for the one ruler that rules you and me. Ready? Let's go. We cut. One for you. One for you. Another one for you. Another one for you. Let's do this one over here. This one over here. I'm just making this up as I go along. But it's going to be a fantastic reading. Stick around. There's not enough room. That's why I'm doing it like this. 2, 4, 6. Let's do 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. And 10. 10 will be right here, right here, right here, right here. Perfect. You couldn't ask for a better display of what makes sense. But it will make sense. I know it. Do you know why I know? Because the cards are never wrong. That's how I know. Let's switch camera. The cards are never wrong. Got it? Good. Here we go. Oh no! What shall we begin with? Says the Democrats. What about the Republicans, though? Ooh. What do they say? Oh, the Republicans say we're the rulers. The King of Cups. A very emotional cry there, even from their supporters, who believe Trump is still the president. He may very well be. I don't know. But the last reading did show something. Showed a lot. If you didn't see the first one, go see the first one. Then come back. I'll wait. No, I won't. What else do we have? We have the Seven of Cups. Oh, a reflection. Looking back. How did we succeed in that corrupted election? Oh, and over here on the Republicans, we got the Two of Wands. Why, you succeeded with that corrupt election because of us. There couldn't have been a corrupt election without us. How do we know the GOP did comply with the corruption? Because you hardly hear them complain about, oh, I don't know, the videos showing drop boxes being dropped with a lot, 2,000 mules. Just watch it. Not a big fan of Dinesh, whatever his name is, but it was a very interesting video. Go see it. So yeah, the Republicans are saying that's how you succeeded with us. But what of the major arcana sun? This is all looking back from the past, going into the future. The King of Cups and the Sun. Yes, the arrival of a new beginning, of a new leader that you think is a leader. Come on. At this point, he's a sarcophagus, right? I mean, he's just a pillar of salt. We're really making fun of the elderly now. That's not nice. I mean, he's gone. Yes. So, yeah, the arrival of someone new being the same landlords, we have the same rulers, don't worry. But this is good theatrics, isn't it? I think it is. Hold on, let me clear my throat here with a little bit of wine. God, how am I going to do this for the whole reading and I've only got a little bit of wine? Oh well. I'm not coughing because of the wine. It's because I didn't put any ice in my bong. That's why. So, it was very dry and not pleasant intake. So here's where we're coming from, right? Yes, we got the new leader, but guess what? On the Republican side, you got this jackass over here, who's still the ruler, right? Now, I say jackass in a loving way. Here he is, the King of Cups. He's in red. It's Trump. He's emotional because it's cups. Cups deals with emotions, love. Very compassionate guy. Probably could have been a nice guy if it wasn't for the money. Because he's all about the money. Everybody's all about the money. So let's take this close-up camera away. But that is indeed Trumpy poo. He's agreed to the whole charade too, by the way. Yeah, because if he's showing up right here, right at the beginning, Trump knew about the charade. Very well did know about the charade and the new coming, and there was an agreement. Looking back, isn't that, those were good times. Are they going to do it again? More than likely, but we'll be right back after this commercial. I don't really have commercials, so we're back, and let me take a breather. Let's take a look what's going down the pipe here. Oh, justice and rebirth for the Republican Party. Oh, there's going to be a fight. Word has it. Get it? Word. Coming with news. There's a rebirth in the Republican Party. Rebirth and some justice to hold out. Some justice is going to be dished out. That's right, folks. Why? The Ace of Pentacles. There just wasn't enough money. It's all about money in the end. It's all about money, isn't it? So, money. It's going to be a big issue with the Democratic Party. There's news coming, though. It's not over till the fat lady sings. These are very powerful. Powerful. Do you hear me? So far, in the powerful cards, we have 2 for the Republicans and 1 major arcana card, the Sun, for the Democrats. Very strong cards right here. There's going to be a rebirth. There's going to be some justice handed out. Some justices being handed out. Is it towards the Republican candidate or a new one, or to the party? Who knows? Let's stick around. By the way, I'm leaning to my. Hey, what about if we turn the camera just slightly like that? I'm more center now, right? Yeah. The cameraman that I hired here really is top notch. But today, he's not here. He was never here. I don't have a cameraman. I've got to do my own sound. Speaking of sound, is it on? Oh, good. That would be embarrassing. Doing this whole reading, and then I'd have to go in After Effects and put all the... How would I put the subtitles? I wouldn't even know how to do that because I can't hear myself. I don't remember what I'm saying half the time I'm talking. So let's continue here. Here we go. What that sound you hear, folks, is the ambulance. That's right, the ambulance or the police. No, I think it's the ambulance. Yeah, it's right here in Long Beach. So, you know, can't expect anything other than that. Oh, the 5 of Pentacles and the Princess of Pentacles. Dear God, Enrique, please tell me it's not about the money. Oh, it is about the money. Oh, it is about the money. The Republicans draw up another major arcana here, the World, which is the end of the journey to a brand new beginning, to the Fool. Who's the Fool? Well, we know who the Fool is. One has a sarcophagus, a pillar of salt, and then the other one is a fool. The Joker, the Fool. Just the outsider. Nobody likes him. Nobody in the Democrat Party and nobody in the Republican Party like him. Because he's an outsider. Because he's like the Joker. We could all relate to the Joker. We've all been screwed over. We've all been outcast sometimes. And if you haven't, then you're perfect. You're rich and you're perfect, and gosh darn it, good for you. All right. So, but if you're like the many of us that at one point or sometime in our lives have been outcasts, you could see it that he's got that. And maybe the reason why you've all got well, not all of you, but the shit libs, have got Trump derangement is because you see a lot of him in you. Carl Jung talks about this. Shadow, your shadow self. You're seeing your shadow self that you hate in him. Do you understand? That's why that intense derangement you have. You really hate yourself, and you should get some help. All right? Now, let's get back to the reading. So you got the World. Beautiful card for them. And you got the Three of Cups. Wow. Who's celebrating here now, right? A Trinity, right? Trinity like Father, Son, the Holy Ghost? Maybe, but not quite. This is the Trinity with the Pentagon, the CIA, and join us in a second when we'll come back. No, I don't. The third is the corporations. That's who it is. Corporate, in other words, fascism. That's what we got. And for those of you that keep thinking that the Democrats want communism, do yourself and everybody a favor. In the words of Bill Hicks, kill yourself. Let's move on. Princes of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. What are the Democrats doing right now? Well, I'll tell you what they're doing. They're lamenting about money, and they need more money. That's what they want. How can we make more money? More money. Will you cooperate, the GOP? Well, we've got a brand new world coming our way. We've got an alliance. The corporations, just like you do. But ours seem to be stronger. So who's going to win this shit show come November 8th? We're getting closer. We're getting closer to the answer. Oh, look at that. Making adjustments. That's what they're going to have to do. Make adjustments. Come up with a new idea. The Five of Cups. Very emotional card. Looking back. Looking in the water. Trying to see a reflection. Trying to experiment. Trying to go and do something else. The King of Swords. They're going to be thinking about this. And who's winning? The GOP is winning with the major arcanas. It's the only thing I can go by right now. Until we come to these. Who are we going to pay? They're going to pay big times, the GOP. They're going to pay. It's a lot of money to be paid. Is it their turn to take power? To fake the power between red and blue? The Six of Wands. Some arrival. The cavalry is coming. We're going to make adjustments. The Two of Swords. Which road will they take in the Democratic Party? Which road? The Republican Party. Who do they need to pay off? How does Pelosi deal in all this? Here she is. This is Pelosi right here. She's going to have to make some sort of big deal, Pelosi. The cavalry is coming. Who's coming to their rescue? If you have the answer, please comment below. Tell me who the cavalry is. And who is it that they really need to pay off? Is it the military-industrial complex? Will they bring us more wars than the Democrats have so far? The Republicans have been voting along the same lines as the Democrats. So money has been flowing to Ukraine, to the oligarchs, to our politicians, freely, because the Republicans haven't complained, hardly, or about the fraud of elections. So they're working hand in hand here, at tandem. It's about who's going to make more money out of this, and whoever will be in power really doesn't matter, because there is no choice. If you haven't figured that out yet, in the words of Bill Hicks, please kill yourself, because there's no difference between these two. I'll give another reading maybe Sunday night, or maybe Monday, or maybe during the election. Until then, this has been a pleasure for you and a little bit for me. That's the old clock on the wall right there, except it's not on the wall. And that's me saying good night and have yourselves a good rest of your weekend. Until next time, ciao.